What's up, world? Welcome back to the One Stop Shop. I am she is me, it is everything, period. And today is September the 1st. So you already know what time it is. Time for the motto of the month.
Kelly so blessed, big plus XL. Kelly ain't got no chill. Kelly don't really give a fuck how you feel. Kelly ain't humble no more. Kelly got a foot on your throat. Kelly ain't humble no more. Kelly got a foot on your throat. Go, Kelly, go. Go, go, Kelly, go. Go, Kelly, go. Go, go, Kelly.
August motto of the month was Dare to be Different. And just encouraging you to bask in everything that is you and eliminate distractions. And we're just going to keep pushing with that same theme. In September, I think that it's hard to propel yourself in the right direction if you don't have the right people around you. It's hard to see yourself in a better light if you don't have people that see you for who you are. It's hard to do a lot of things without a village. It takes a village. That was a motto of the month way back whenever it was. And it's not just it take a village to raise a child. It take a village to have a successful business. You got to have a team. With that being said, September's motto of the month is hashtag everybody can't go. Okay? Everybody cannot go. As a person who has like the ultimate village and people are always asking me, how do you keep up with this? And how do you have so many friends? Honestly, it's just a part of my gift. But I'm also learning that everybody can't go. I'm big on history. I'm big on connections. I know everyone's mom, auntie, brother, son. I envision a space in a community of people that put their money together and work together like the Jewish do and like, the Asians do. Like I want that for us so bad, but I'm learning that I can't push that on everybody if everybody's not aligning with me and everyone don't have the same mindset. And so this is not a get rid of all your friends motto of the month. This is not a isolate yourself and say fuck everybody because you're not getting along with nobody. This is not that message. The message is filtering through the BS to figure out who's worth taking with you and who you just got to leave behind. And sometimes it's not even like a leave behind, but like catch up later, but not right now. And being okay with that because, I'm a very emotional being. So letting people go that I have been attached to for a very long time is hard for me. It's extremely hard for me. So I'm talking to those people who need to cut ties. And I'm also talking to those people who you miss one hit or quit, like 3 strikes and you out and I'm done with them for life. But you haven't been able to appreciate the growth in people. So it's a double-edged sword with hashtag everybody can't go. Just giving you the proper tools to make the analysis to figure out who to keep fighting for and figure out who's just, it ain't going. Because hashtag what? Everybody can't go. And first up on the hashtag everybody can't go regimen is practice patience. I know you was not expecting that. But that is like, it's a thing. Patience is a virtue and people don't change overnight. So that's the first part of the analysis. How patient have I been with this person? Or this group of people, or this job, or this relationship, dealing with a man, dealing with a woman, whatever the case is. Have I given them the time? Have I told them what I need? Have I made it plain? Have I made it clear? And have I given them the time to work on the things that I said I need? This is for my 3 strikes and you out crew. If you need for your partner to be a better listener, you can't expect that to happen in a month. We're 27. The habits that we have acquired, the ways in which we move, is all based on our experiences, based on our childhood trauma, based on a lot of things. So if I have a partner who I love to death, who we on the same page, but you're not a good listener, you have to give people time to reflect, figure out, be intentional in terms of ways in which they can change, and then do it. It's not going to happen overnight. And sometimes we disalign ourselves with people who getting their shit together a little too soon. Sometimes it's the opposite. You giving people too many passes. Perfect example from my life. My best friend, she let me know a minute ago, I'm trying to stop gossiping. Please don't call me to gossip. I'm not a gossiper, but sometimes I get in my gossip girl moments. And then, like, who better else to call than your best friend? But if she's trying to grow and it's something that she does not want to do anymore, I'm doing her a disservice by keep calling her phone, pulling her back. And that goes back to dare to be different. When you're trying to do things differently and you trying to really elevate your life, you got to have people around you that respect you and will be patient with you. And that's a part of being patient too. Not saying, she thinks she bougie, she thinks she too good. Oh, I don't want to, she don't want to do this with you no more. Da, 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 da. No. Be patient with people as they're growing, just as you need to be patient with people as you're growing. It really is a double-edged sword. You can't expect someone to be patient with you if you're not patient with them. And I think even in that example, I've gossiped less because I can't call her to gossip. So not only has my patience created a place for her to grow, she's giving me growth. And everybody can't go, but the best friend got to stay. Because at the point that we have this, like, eternal wheel of patience and growth, that's what you need in your life long term. That's somebody you keep in your corner. I'm not going to pressure you to do the things that I'm trying to do, but you respecting my boundaries. I'm giving you patience with the whole calling my phone and gossiping thing. You giving me patience because now there's an element of our relationship changing. And boom, we both growing. Look at that. Look what patience do. Look what that patience do. Hashtag everybody can't go. Now, I hope y'all are following me. Are y'all following me? I'm going to give y'all a second. If y'all need to rewind, go back and rewind on patience. Because you can't do number 2 and number 3 without your piece of patience. Okay? So, moment of silence for practice patience. If you need to rewind, it's your time. And if not, we're going to keep it moving. Next up on the hashtag everybody can't go regimen is prioritize compartmentalization. Prioritize compartmentalization. People are designed to disappoint you. People are not Jesus Christ. Put your trust in God, not these friendships, not these relationships, not these jobs. Put your trust in Jesus because everybody got flaws. Nobody is perfect. People are going to mess up. And again, talking to my people who 3 strikes and you out, to good friends who have just made mistakes. People wonder why I have so many friends because I'm great at compartmentalization. I got friends that are like, I could do everything with them. And those are probably the friends that I'm closest to, the friends that you see me with the most, the friends, that are nearest and dearest to my heart. But then I have other friends who might not go to church and can't really give me no spiritual guide. But if I call them and I need them, they're going to drop what they're doing and they're going to come. You have to learn to value and appreciate people for their strengths instead of their weaknesses. I'm not in favor of, situations where you've done 1,000,005 good things for somebody. And then you make one mistake or you do one thing wrong and that's it. That defines you. Those people you need to get rid of. If you can't make a mistake and there's no lines of forgiveness, if people can't see through the BS to all the ways in which you have been there for them and all the ways in which you have shown up, if people are expecting perfection out of you, they cannot go. If you're the strong friend and then you got a weak moment and everybody mad because you had a weak moment, then people cannot go. You have to learn how to compartmentalize, especially in these grown girl stages of life. People are getting married. People are having children. People are transitioning. People are really being stretched to new limits that we have not experienced before ever in our lives. If I miss your one birthday party and that's just the end of our friendship, that person was not meant to go with you. Hashtag everybody cannot go. And prioritize compartmentalization. I have this theory on the whole best friend thing. And I try not to use the word as much anymore. Because if you think about it, people cannot give 100% to you 100% of the time. I might have a person who has been their best to me in 2023. Now, that's my best friend. But in 2024, she going through it. She can't be there. She can't. Does that make her not your best friend? Does that make her a bad friend? Or is life just happening? And am I able to compartmentalize and say, last year we had a good year. And now this year, I need to be there for her. If you can't do that, you need to go back to the drawing board of relationships and communication and everything that was. If your man whining and dining and vacation and X, Y, and Z and whatever the case is, and then he get laid off, you got to be able to compartmentalize, baby. It's time for me to put the team on my back. If you don't have people around you that can't pick up where you lack, they can't go. They can't go. They can't go. People who compartmentalize have better relationships. And those are the people who are going to be more successful in relationships. And those are the people who you should keep around you. Because they don't expect you to be superwoman all the time. And as the strong friend, thank you to my people who can compartmentalize. I'm not checking on you because I don't give a fuck no more. I'm trying to find a job. Okay? Prioritize compartmentalization in these relationships, okay? People are not perfect. And hashtag everybody can't go. And last but certainly not least on the hashtag everybody can't go regimen is put yourself first. Put yourself first. Anybody that's in my life, anybody that I love, anybody that I want to go with me long term, I need them to put themselves first. You want to know why? Because you can't pour from an empty cup. After you have practiced the patience, after you have compartmentalized and things are still not aligning with your life, people are still not, if you're looking at the list of pros and cons and they're doing more taking than giving, you got to put yourself first. I don't want to be around people that don't put themselves first because then people are not mentally right. Then people are not physically right. Then people are losing their minds. Put yourself first. And watch that be a reflection of how you are able to love and treat others. Put yourself first and start seeing the people who can't respect your boundaries. Put yourself first and you will see that hashtag everybody can't go. Do you see how I'm wrapping it around and bringing it a whole 180? Everybody can't go. And the moment you start to put yourself first, the moment you just start to say, okay, these are the things that I can deal with, and these are the things I can't deal with, and these are the things I expect out of relationships, and these are the things. After you start putting yourself first, people will start dropping like flies on their own. You didn't even have to do nothing. You didn't have to say nothing. Once you start putting your foot down, I say this all the time. If all women decided I am not taking a man back after he cheat because that's messing with my mental health, men would stop cheating. Why do you think men cheat? Because they got the options to do so. They got women coming saying, hey, you in a relationship, I don't care. They got women coming saying, I'm going to take you back 25 million times. As soon as you start putting yourself first. I say this all the time. I pray people out of my life on accident. Get down on your knees and say, God, the people that are not meant for me, the people that do not want my best interest at heart, the people that are not going in the direction I'm going in, let them fall off. They'll start cutting you off. I have several friends that have cut me off. They don't want to be my friend no more. I'm out their close friends. They done took me out their close friends. They done blocked and unblocked me. They done disinvited me to the party. And I'm like, whoa, what? Everybody can't go. And if you like me and it's hard for you to cut people off, all you got to do is put yourself first. All you got to do is stand on what the fuck you said. oh my God, she's treating me differently. No, I'm saying what I meant, and I mean what I said. And you gotta be unapologetic about that. You get out your feelings, get out your head. I'm the type of person like, what did I do wrong? I'm big on self-reflection. Y'all know that. I say that every model of mine. I'm big on self-reflection. So if I fall out with somebody, I'm gonna be looking at myself internally before I ever look at you, or before I ever try to play the blame, or if I ever try to point the finger. Ain't nothing left to say. I told you what I needed. I practiced the patience. I compartmentalized and said, okay, these are all the great things about this relationship. These are the bad things about the relationship. And then I went ahead and put myself first. And only the strong will survive. Okay? And it's honestly a true testament of who loves you. Because when you put your foot down and you're changing, and people say, I value this relationship enough to change with her, to grow with her, to see where this is going to go, them is the people that you consider to be value to the village. Those are the people that you go into business with. Those are the people that you make your children's your godparents. When you're going through postpartum and you're a bitch and your homegirl still pulling up to help you pump or whatever the case is, even though you cussing her out, those are the people. Those are the people. When you're at your roughest, at your lowest, and it's time for you to make a change, and you hashtag daring to be different, and you sitting in your stillness and everything that we've been talking about all year. We in transition mode, y'all. We going from 20 to 30. We coming up on 28. It's a crazy time. Again, we are stretching ourselves to new heights and new limits. Everybody can't go. But what I do wish for you is a loving, caring, patient village. Because everyone deserves that. Again, this message is to not say fuck your friends. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying make sure your friends align with you. I'm saying make sure you and friends are communicating and having the conversations y'all need to have to be in the best spaces. And I'm saying sometimes your friends really ain't your friends. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but hashtag everybody can't go. That's all I have time for today. This was a long one. And I love that for me because we on YouTube now. We can do that, okay? So like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If your friends are looking for me on Instagram, tell them I'm here now, okay? And if you're not following me on Instagram and you're only on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, okay? I love y'all. I love this. I love how this has blossomed into really being my therapy. And I hope that I'm touching people, and I hope that you're touched. And I would say, if you don't have a crazy village, call me, but I'm at capacity right now, okay? So, again, like, comment, subscribe. It's your girl, KP, checking out.